Hi guys, welcome to EVPM News. It's been a while. I just saw this on my LinkedIn feed. It says Polestar 3, it's a wrap. We plan to launch our all-electric performance SUV in 2022. Following the success of the Polestar 2, which I'm a huge fan of, I'm very excited to see where they take this SUV. I was fortunate enough to be able to drive the Polestar 2. It felt great, drove great. I think I've given them high praise before in another video. But I'm just a huge fan of Polestar. I'm so glad they went electric and they've created some amazing cars. I couldn't be any more proud of them. Another car that's super exciting that I'm really happy about is the Fisker Ocean. I've been following Mr. Fisker for a while on LinkedIn and the updates on the car and the production. And I couldn't be any more proud of him and excited and just blown away by just the sustainability mindset that he has and his vision and his ability to produce such a beautiful electric car. I'm very proud of him. I'm very impressed. This is the, it looks pretty simplistic inside, which I kind of like. You can revolve the screen, park my car, it's interesting. Automatic parking. Scans the parking area using ultrasonic sensors. Oh, that's cool. Oh, it autonomously parks itself, either parallel to the curb or in an angled spot. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I love this car. Very beautiful. Good boy. Yeah, very nice. Arriving in 2022. A lot of cool things happening in 2022, it seems like. You can create your own here. You got your Fisker Ocean 1, the Extreme, the Ultra, and the Sport. And you got your Sport one here for $37,500. Range 250 miles. That's good. That's impressive. Single motor, front wheel drive. You know what? This is awesome. Really excited about this car. SpaceX launches 52 Starlink satellites from its California base. It's pretty cool. What Elon Musk is doing is just incredible. He has SpaceX, he has Tesla, he has all these projects, and he keeps impressing everyone, pushing the boundaries. Here's an interesting story. I just had to bring this up too. A woman gave birth in her Tesla. It handled most of the driving. So this is where we are today. This is the technology we have. You can take your hands off the wheel and deal with an emergency like that. This is cool, you know. Speaking of like Tesla and Elon Musk, just how impressive he is and what he's trying to accomplish, you know. You couldn't even imagine this like 10, 15, 20 years ago. So all the new hype right now is the Radial versus the Axial flux motors, and the Axial flux motor, the difference is the flux is generated perpendicular to the axis of rotation in the radial flux motor. In an axial flux motor, the flux is generated parallel to the axis of rotation. The Renault Megane E-Tech electric to start at €35,200 in France. It's going to compete with the Volkswagen ID.3 and Citroën C4. Wow, looks kind of cool. 130 horsepower, 40 kilowatt hour. Reviewer absolutely loves the Kia EV6, says it's near perfect.
This is the GT line, so the top trim on the long-range all-wheel drive version. There will also be a GT version.
So if you haven't seen this review, check it out. I'm probably going to link it in the description. And he gives it a good review. He says it's got a good range, charges fast, drives well, steers well, has a good interior as well as exterior. So if you haven't already, check out his review. Taiga Motors makes its first production electric snowmobile. Here's the team applauding. This thing looks so cool. I'm so glad somebody's doing this. I had this idea to make, because I live in Sweden right now, to have an electric snowmobile. And I'm so glad Taiga has tackled the problem with their Atlas. Taiga Echo, Taiga Nomad. You got this different types, different packages. Something I'm really proud of is Northvollt assembling its first lithium-ion battery cell at the Swedish Gigafactory. This is a huge milestone. Here's the factory in Skellefteå. These batteries right here are going to fuel the drive towards electric vehicles. So that's everything for this video. I want to say thank you for watching. I'm going to leave you with the Kia EV6 in red. Looks pretty freaking awesome. I've also recorded a podcast with an EV motor specialist. I'm really excited about that. I'm going to edit that and publish it as soon as possible. And we basically discussed the Tesla Model S Plaid. And basically, Antti, the EV motor specialist, has given his expert view on it. And so make sure you check out him as well. and stay tuned for the podcast.